Peace, brothers and sisters in humanity. My subject is not about Sunnis 2.0. My subject is different, but I just heard him say something, and sorry, he has no right or authority to say that. I don't care what he does. Sunni bashing all day. That's all he does. Him and his mate. But what concerns me is this, right? Please, hear what he's saying.
In the Quran, there is no compulsion in the religion, that the guidance has been shown from error. And whoever disbelieves in idols and believes in God, he has indeed held on to a certified bond that will not break. Whoever sits and actually watches.
It's saying no compulsion in religion, yeah? But when we say there is no, him and his mate, yeah? When we say there is no physical prayer, stop putting it in there. What do they call us? Hypocrites. They call us hypocrites. Are these people are listening to themselves or not? There's no compulsion in it. You don't have to call me a hypocrite. We can disagree. There's no physical praying in the Quran. You want to do it, yeah? Although you can't prove it. To this day, none of you proved it. You're just being comical about it, to be honest. Just funny sometimes when you say things. But we can disagree on that. But I will not call you a hypocrite. I call you Sunni 2.0 because that's what you are. Because you translated the Quran how you pleased. And calling people hypocrites, you aggression, you think you special, you have all the behavior of a Sunni. But you're worse. Because you claim to follow the Quran, but you do not. Right? And now you're giving yourself authority over people. Listen.
Who likes to talk about how intellectually apt he is and how much knowledge that he has. When he is confronted with someone who has a little bit of knowledge about Sunnism, he quickly breaks down and he shows his ignorance because he's so wasteful.
Look, he's clapping. He's playing. He's tapping his back. You know what I mean? Go on.
That God has given him.
Go on.
But the truth is, he talks about intellectually molesting people.
Why don't you just put it's what I'm saying. Why doesn't he just put the video, right, and then let people decide? Why is trying to give his opinion, trying to put into your head that he's better than the next person before you actually listening to whatever he's going to say? Just put the video live, let people judge. No, he needs to put things into your heads before you watch the video.
The only one who got molested in this conversation.
How you guys doing? Hello. It's nice to see everybody, and I hope you guys are having a very good Ramadan.
I'm good, bro. What's your name, my friend?
My name is Muhammad. I represent the Quran Alone community.
Let's go back.
Very good Ramadan.
I'm good, bro. What's your name, my friend?
My name is Muhammad. I represent the Quran Alone community.
He represents Quran Alone community. Well, I'm Quran Alone person. I didn't vote for this guy. Did any of you, attend that meeting that we said, mate, represent me or something? Are we a group? Are we a sect? Because as far as I know, the Quran tells me I'm an individual. Because this is a private thing. This is not a group thing. Yeah? This is a private thing. It's me, right, reading the Quran and practicing what's in it. I don't see, you want to make imams now because they were talking about having a mosque. Now they want an imam. They want to be imams now. They're doing an ijma and everything. So see what they're creating a cult. They're trying to create a cult, right? And they're jealous of hijab, actually. They're jealous of him, right? Because they want to be him. That's exactly what they want to be, him, but the other side. Okay, that's why they always like Sunni bashing. Let's stop it there. Today we came to talk about 6842. Okay, 6842. The misunderstood ayah. Okay. يوم يكشف عن ساق ويدعون إلى السجود فلا يستطيعون. The day will come when they will be exposed and they will be asked to let's leave it at that. Prostrate. Prostrate. The Sunnis believe this is prostrate, yeah, to prostrate, and Sunnis 2.0, him, yeah, he believes that's prostrating as well, okay? So we leave it prostrate, yeah? So the day will come when they will be exposed and they will be asked to obey, but they will be unable to. Let's leave this verse. Leave it unexplained. What is the word saq is? Because we're looking for that. We're looking for the word saq, okay? I'll say there's two things you need to know before you actually can understand the Quran. Quran has laws and regulations, right? And it has a way, right, for you to understand it. One of them is tartil. Tartil is, let's say, you don't understand the word, like saq here. So what you do, you look for all the proofs, or the ayat that has the same word, right? You gather them, you put them together, and you read them that way, okay? And then you get the meaning of that word. That's called tartil. And the other thing is context, which is as-siyaq in Arabic. As-siyaq in Arabic, in a way, yeah, it's like a guidance. It guides you, okay, to understand a verse from the whole Quran, or even a word. You look for the context of that word, or the context of that, or a meaning of it, basically, but not our meaning, because the Quran, we did not write the Quran. We're trying to understand it from the point of view of the Creator, not from your head, or think that the Creator is a human being. He thinks like you, because that's how most people do. Even the tafsir is the same. These people think God is a human being, and they translate the Quran that way, and that's terribly wrong. You understand that? Okay, so we leave that, yeah? So you need two things, yeah? So what we're going to do, we're going to read another verse, yeah? 75, 29, and 30. وَالْتَفَّتِ السَّاقُ بِالسَّاقِ إِلَى رَبِّكَ يَوْمَئِذٍ الْمَسَاقِ. Okay? If I say it in English, that means I did actually translate it that way. So we leave that verse as well. We leave it. Then we come back to it, so you understand better. So we go to 1986, where it says, وَنَسُوقُ الْمُجْرِمِينَ إِلَى جَهَنَّمَ وِرْدًا. And we will herd the guilty to hell to be their eternal residence. See, the suq is to lead, right? To lead something, yeah? Okay. Now, we go to other verses. Sorry, I'm using this translation, and this translation is murder. So I'll have to change. To be honest, it saves me a lot of time this way, but it's kind of hard for me to find the right words. You understand that? So, okay, because I have to think about it to translate it properly. It's not a joke, you know? It's not a joke. To simplify it as well, because the Quran is always translated like biblical words, and it's like, and when you read it in Arabic, it's easier, a lot easier than when you read it in English translation, because all this, we don't need all these words. It should be like translated to basic English. Basically, everyone can understand. You know what I mean? Even kids can understand. So when you give your kids a book, the Quran, he will understand it. Because if you give him a translation, he will not understand nothing in here. He will just go, what is all these words I haven't met yet? So we've got to think about the little kids as well. So when you translate the Quran, do it as simple as possible. Simple. Right. Let's read this verse, right? 39:71. وَسِيقَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا إِلَى جَهَنَّمَ زُمُرًا. Okay? This is the day they're going to take him to hell. Let's listen. Those who, they say here disbelieve, but it's not disbelieve. Those who, the criminals basically. Those who, kuffar, the ones that done crimes, yeah? The criminals, yeah? Those who, the criminals will be led to hell in throngs. Be led, you see? Here the word siqa is to be led, yeah? But not individually, as groups, yeah? As groups. Because here it's in plural. Every time that word is used on Judgment Day, is always groups, yeah, not individuals. So you got to put that into your head, yeah. We said 39, yeah. Now we go to 73. وسيق الذين اتقوا ربهم إلى الجنة زمرا. Those who reverenced their Lord will be led to paradise in throngs. Okay? So, groups as well. This is the good people. Okay? This is after Judgment Day and time to go to hell or time to go to heaven. Right? This is groups of, let's say, believers, yeah, that have been led to heaven. And the other one, a herd of criminals who have been led to hell. But it's always group, yeah? Now, we go to 1632. الذين تتوفاهم الملائكة طيبين يقولون سلام عليكم ادخلوا الجنة بما كنتم تعملون. Here is translated as the angels terminate their lives, and that's not true. It's like when the how do you call it? It's like these angels are waiting by the door, yeah. Or thus the angels are leading them to heaven, to paradise. Okay, and what they say, peace be upon you, enter paradise as a reward for your works. Okay? This is not the moment of death. This is actually just about going to, because where is it here? If he said terminate their lives, right? Where is the judgment? What they haven't received any judgment. There's nothing here, unless you want to add things to it. So these people being led by angels, or people or angels met them by paradise, telling them that. So, you get it now, yeah? It's always groups though, yeah? 1632. Let's go 497. 497. Now, remember, yeah? توفاهم الملائكة, yeah? Now, we come to this now. This is not a word siyaq in it, but it has context with the first one, yeah? They're related. This is 497. إن الذين توفاهم الملائكة ظالمي أنفسهم قالوا في That's it. This is it as well. Those who been led by the angels while in a state of wrongings their souls, the angels will ask them, what was the matter with you? They will say, we were oppressed on earth. They will say, was God's earth not spacious enough for you to immigrate therein? For this, the final abode is hell and a miserable destination. So here, these people are the bad people, being spoken to by the angels, yeah? Addressed to by the angels. A group of people as well. They're asking them, what brought you here? Okay? No, that's 497. Let's go to 850. ولو ترى إذ يتوفى الذين كفروا الملائكة يضربون وجوههم وأدبارهم وذوقوا عذاب الحريق. See here, a translation will say to you, this is right, when a soul is coming out of the body. But no, this verse is talking about Judgment Day. The same thing that verse 497 and 1632 and 3973 is talking about. Right? The same verse, same word was used, يتوفى. Okay? If you could only see those who disbelieved when the angels put them to death. No, that's not. The angels don't put people to death. God does. Right? That's his job. Right? God. Allahu yatawaffa al-anfus, not the angels. Yeah? Okay. This is the angels, right? Herding these people. Right? You understand in a minute when we go back to verse 1 and 1, the verse we're talking about. So they could see them, the angels put them to death. They will beat them on their faces and their rear ends. Taste the retribution of hell. So this, yeah. So, the verse after, this is the consequence of what your hands have sent forth. God is never unjust towards the creatures. So, these people, they're not at the moment of death. These people are judged, yeah? Okay, judged. And they've been led somewhere. Okay, that's why, okay, we all said groups, yeah? So, let's go to 75, 29, 30. Go back to that. When it says, وَالْتَفَّتِ السَّاقُ بِالسَّاقِ إِلَى رَبِّكَ يَوْمَئِذٍ الْمَسَاقِ. So, these lot are groups that they've been led. Okay? And the herds get mixed up. To God will be the destination or the end that day. See, this is two groups, right? Mixed up. Not two legs. It's because they said it's two legs and it's 2 foot. They explained it that way, but that's mental, man. That's mental. It's like because they say when the people they're scared and then they see that and then they can't walk and they trip over their legs. It makes no sense. It doesn't even make sense. The saq does not mean foot at all. Nothing to do with foot. So these two groups got mixed up. These two herds got mixed up. And that's when we go back to 68:42. Because they mixed up, right? That's why he said, يَوْمَ يُكْشَفُ عَنْ سَاقٍ. Right? God will expose, because they're all mixed up, right? But God exposed this group of people. And then they asked them to obey. To obey what? To obey the angels, to walk, to get her to be heard. To hell. They can't do that. They don't want to do that. They don't want to obey the angels. Right? Because the believers, they be led by angels. As soon as they tell them to go, they go. But this lot, when God exposes them that they're definitely going to hell, before they've been led, they will ask them to walk on. This lot resist. When they resist, because they do not want to obey, when they knew they were led to hell. That's why the angels on 8:50 say they will beat them on their faces and their rear ends. Taste the retribution of hell. See? Everything makes sense. Saq does not mean a foot. Has nothing to do with physical or anything as you call a foot. This is just me putting verses together to get the context. So I've done the tertil to get the context. I don't know. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Please let me know. If you have another meaning of that word, please tell me and give me verses, because I looked at all the verses as well. There's other verses, but it's always to lead something, yeah? That saq yasuqun, always to lead something somewhere. Do you understand that? Always. Let me know what you think, guys. I like to be criticized, please, guys, all right? I like to be criticized. I like to, you know what I mean? I like to be criticized. I like that. I don't know. I enjoy that, actually. I enjoy that. That's all. Thank you, guys. Peace out.